Hi guys, thank you for joining me. Today I was going to share with you some storage that I made up. I think I made it up. And one of my friends yesterday, and she pretty well follows me, and I shared it with her and she didn't know about it. I don't know if it was yesterday. Might have been the other day. And I thought, well, I'm getting ready to do something with that anyway, so let me show that, okay? And then I was going to show you some other storage that I'm getting ready, that I just redid and that I'm redoing. Okay, so here we go. This is how I used to store my dies. I folded over like an inch or so and glued it down just to reinforce the holes because I knew the dies would hold weight. And then some of them I did magnets, some of them I did pockets, and I just did them for each die. But I outgrew this with Timu, of course. So I'm still keeping my big dies in here, and then I've got some cutting stuff from Teresa and my embossing folders. I'm uncertain about those. Those might go in the box. And, okay. I only have a couple of embossing folders. So first I wanted to show you this. This is my color box scraps in small and medium. And then this is how well all of those envelopes fit that I just got. Isn't that great? And then I got these drawer sets. You know how I'm cheap. They were on Marketplace and they were free. But the cool thing is that they're the plastic drawer sets, you know. But the cool thing is that they're only this deep. Let me see. That's okay. Let's see. Let me get a ruler. Where did my ruler go? This is metric. So these drawers are like maybe 5 inches deep. Okay? And they, you know, usually these drawer sets have the plastic cheap ones, you know. They have 3 drawers and they're, you know, real deep. But these are 4 drawers and they're just the right depth. I really love them. So this drawer, I love my color box scraps. Use the heck out of them. So this drawer is on my left. And then I have handy stuff. Whoops, sorry. And then this drawer is on my right. And it just has little bits, like there's some little glitter bows I made. These are tags and cut aparts and tags, you know. And then these are what I call my ephemera folders. And they just hold everything so well. Like this is butterfly. Okay, so it's got little butterfly stuff in it. Look, tiny, tiny stuff. And look how little. And it perfectly, amazingly organizes everything perfectly. And then I put them in alphabetical order. And like, there were some dies up. Okay, here. Like, look at all the different sizes, little bitty ones, right? And they just all stay organized. And then you just put them in the folder and then they just go back. So anyway, this is something I kind of made up and I'm just really happy with it. And like these are cut apart, see? And it just, you can flip through them, you can dig around, and then you just have this folder I left to kind of hold it, you know, to give it a side. And a lot of these are cut aparts and die cuts and ephemera packs. And then, like, look, you know, little ephemera, and then you can lay them out and dig through them and see what you got. And then I don't always put them back like I should. These aren't words. These are just like labels and tags and stuff. I've got my words in a binder. You know, these are just like little labels and tags and stuff. And then I've got like Amazon ephemera packs and Alley, those giant labels. And like these are these are Amazon labels that came in different ephemera packs. So anyway, somebody didn't know about this, and I thought, well, maybe I'll share that. Here's some music pages out of Alley kits. You know, I kind of sorted them by things. And then these are just Echo Park ephemera ones I haven't taken out yet. I don't feel a need to really. And these are just little tags. Ephemera kind of stuff is in these, and die cuts and cut aparts mostly. Okay? And it organizes things amazingly well. Like, look. And I'm really pleased with them. Sometimes when I put these back, I kind of do pat myself on the back and thinking, I did good with that. These are my favorite ephemera kits, and I love fussy cutting. So then when I cut them out, I put them in here. You know, look, all the little bitty pieces, and it organizes it all perfectly. Okay? So I just wanted to share this, and we're going to make a couple, and we're going to, I'm going to show you. Okay, I can quit. Okay, I'll quit. But anyway, you can see how many this is. So what happened was, let me try to not move you. What happened was, on Facebook Marketplace, somebody was giving these away. And now I took all of the first tabs out. They were giving away 10 boxes of these. True story. Can you believe that? And I've used them to build drawers, you know. I've used them to build stuff. I cut the holes off and just use them as cardstock. But I think I ended up with like 2,500 tab dividers. And then I've done a few tab divider projects. And this was one of them, and I was real happy with it. These work well. And you could do these with cardstock. They just wouldn't have the tab on them. Now see, this is too big for that. Maybe I do need to put those in one of those plastic envelopes I got, because that is not protected. Those top couple ones are bending. So maybe I do need to put one of those in my new plastic envelopes. Or just put a piece of cardstock behind it or something. And I don't know, sometimes I go back through and alphabetize them. And some things are a little bigger. These are book pages from Rhonda. You know, some things are a little bigger. I'm going to see if I can't put something in there to protect that. There, that'll be fine. That will be just fine. So let me put that drawer back. And then along that same line, since I outgrew die storage, look, I made little ones for my dies. And then these are just all of my dies separated, like here's, and then I just made the pocket, the flap bigger on these, because this box, I just thought this box was a good size for them. And it was, so these are bows, you know. I've got 3 different kinds of bows. And then these I do have alphabetized for now. Butterfly. And then I have a couple of different butterfly. I just said butterfly 1, 2, and 3. Now that one folded out wrong. I don't know why. Okay. And then I just have all of my dies in here. We've got a bird, we've got a booklet, bookmarks, bows, butterfly, corners, the ground butterfly, Christmas lights, mini doilies, edging, elephant, envelopes. I did the envelopes, I broke them up in a couple of different, these are the mini envelopes. This is just a flourish. But anyway, this is, so for my storage, I always like to keep things what I call within one reach. And let's see if those will fit in there just fine. The little ones, maybe I'll put them back here. Those will be fine. Those are fine back there. And then that will support the back of it. And then what I did was I just made, and I alphabetized them what I think. You know, it's a tag. It's, you know, sometimes nesting dies I put together, but if it was a nesting die set of tags, I put it with well, I didn't, but in my mind, I should have put that with the tags. Even though it's a nesting die, I'll put it with the tags. Or with the hearts, or whatever, you know? So anyway, I like the tabs all on one set. But you could do this any way you wanted. But I just wanted to show you that these kind of folders really, really work well for organizing things. Like this is 3 different kinds of hearts, but they still work in there, you know. I could do that if I wanted to make them, let's see, that would be under H. Hearts. And then like this is a set of nesting hearts, but there's 10 of them, you know, and it still holds them all. And then you've got that extra back pocket so they don't slide out. Okay? And then even the bigger ones fit, like this is a library pocket from Temu, and it fits. I outgrew my storage, so then I had the idea to do these same type of folders for my dice, and I love them. So we're going to make a couple, okay? There's my ruler. And let me get my big paper cutter. So first what I do, and this is not on cut. This is a rotary trimmer and it has a couple settings. So first what I do is just do it just a hair under 8. And that is in the way. My gosh, I'm sorry. Golly. Let me put it behind me. There. That's better. Sorry if it's moving, you guys. So then I put it on score. Okay. And then I had to score them each one at a time. And then I put it just over 4, so the fold up flat on the tab side, I put this just over 4, so then the fold up won't be higher than the front. And then I put it just under 6 so it would fit in my box. 6 from the end. And then again we're going to do it just over 4. And we're going to do it just under, that's the wrong end, under 6. Okay. And then what I do is, oops, that light's going to fall. Okay. Then what I do, and you can cut a couple of them at a time, and what we're doing is we're cutting off the opposite corner of the tab, just so you know. And you cut away your score line. So if you have one of these cutters, it's handy, and you want to cut away your score line. You want to cut, because if you go to fold all of this, then that score line is interference. So if you just cut away above the score line on both sides, then you will that wasn't right, was it? Nope, that's right. Well, yeah, 4 to 10. So then you just fold them over and up. And then since I cut this just over 4, then or scored it, then this line, then this front is shorter than the tab. Okay? And then you've got all of these good pieces of cardstock that you can, maybe die cut with or do something with, make tags and cards and stuff. So then you've just got this and that. And that's all there is to it. And these are the handiest, and those, I'm going to throw those away because those are the wrong tab. I can do it again real quick if you want to see. So we will cut these at, we'll cut the holes off. And then, let's see how many cutters I can get out. Then we score these just over 4, so our tab side will be the tallest. And then we want these just under 6 so it'll fit in our box. Just like an 1/8 of an inch under 6. So they'll fit in our box. And then we want these, we want to cut away the score line on that piece, catty corner, diagonal, whatever you call it, of the tab. You want to cut that away. And like our score line's still on here. That's so when you fold it that it'll fold neatly. Okay? And that's all there is to it. The other ones I made 8 inches long and folded up 3. But this one I made 6 inches long and folded up 5. Because I measured my dies, and 6 by 4 was a good enough size folder to hold all but 2 of them. Okay? And now these I will put in my box for extra. But see, if you cut the score line away, then that's above. So then both of these fold in neatly. Okay? And this really, really is my best storage idea ever. And I just love them, and they work really, really well. And that stored 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 47, plus I have a couple together, like a couple of hearts together, a couple of butter. So I probably have close to 60 dies here, dies and die sets, and they are all totally organized, and I have plenty of room to grow. Okay, so I'm really, really happy with this and happy to share it. And like I said, I got 2,500 of those tab dividers. So if you ever see them on sale, or, I just got a set of here, I got these on Amazon Warehouse, and that's 25 of them. So if you see these on sale or just cheap, get them. And I highly recommend using them as, these ephemera and die. I'm going to call the video ephemera folders because that's how I used them first, but they work great for dies too. Okay, tell me what you think. Every time I use this, when I go to put it away, I'm like, I did good. That's good. This is a good solution. I also made Mindy some, and bless her heart, she did her first DIY box to hold them neatly. So we'll see what she has to say about them down below and what she's used them on. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.